it's your girl Brittany Gabrielle, and I'm finally back on YouTube with a new video. I'm like very much inconsistent with my videos, and that's a problem, but I'm gonna try to be more consistent. And if you can see, my camera quality is way better because I got a new camera specifically for videos. My other one was for pictures, so it was a little bit difficult to get like the angle right, but I finally got the, you know, the Canon G7, you know what I'm talking about, the like the basic vlog camera. So I'm used to like looking just right at the lens, but because I can see myself, I want to look at myself. So sometimes like my eyes might look bugging out, but it's just because I want to look at myself. But I'm happy I got the new camera. Anyways, I get asked a lot about how do I get my hair so long. My hair is around 30 inches right now. Tomorrow I'm actually cutting it, which is why I wanted to do the video today, because I keep stalling and procrastinating and stuff, and I was like, let me just get out the way right now because tomorrow's not gonna be like this. So now I'm just gonna get into the real details. So disclaimer, naturally my hair grows very long. Since I was little, my hair has always grown very fast, but I do have methods that I use to make my hair grow faster. A few years ago, probably like 4 years ago, I cut my hair like up to here. I'm talking about bob, like what's your name, B.O.B.? So they calling me Bob, like I'm talking about bob. It was like, it was doing its thing. And my sweet 16 was in a year. So I don't know why I cut my hair so short, but I did. And then I had to do a lot of shit to get my hair to grow. So I dyed my hair to red, and I was red for a while, so it took a while to take that red out. So my hair was damaged. I was straightening it and it was short, and I just needed it to grow in a year. So here's one of the things that I use in that period: castor oil. Castor oil is like my best friend. What I do is that I take a few drops of castor oil. My hair is very thick, so I need like more than what others you need, and I will massage it into my scalp before I went into the shower. I usually would leave it for like about 30 minutes to an hour, and then the results will just come in. Honestly, using the castor oil method, which is what I really used during that time, I probably saw, I don't really know the exact inches because I don't remember measuring it. I just know that I saw some growth that was pretty good, but I also had to trim it a lot during that time because it was very damaged. So I'm going to show pictures, but you can't really see the progress because, again, like I said, I was cutting it, it was damaged. Sorry, I got thirsty. So castor oil is great. Something that I use and a lot of people use as well, and it failed me, was rice water. I don't know, I thought that it would work, but everybody's hair texture is different. Not all products are gonna work, and rice water just did not work for me. It stunk. I did not like how rice water smelled. Didn't do anything for me. So rice water, I don't know, I'm not gonna say I don't recommend it because like that's like bias, but if you got like 2C 3A hair like I do, yeah, don't fool yourself. Another thing that I like to use for hair growth is my hair growth mask, and now I'm gonna show you guys what I put in there, how it goes, and how the whole thing is. What I like to put in the hair growth mask is 1 banana, half an avocado, 1 egg, mayonnaise, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, argan oil, olive oil, and castor oil. It's a lot, but I promise you the results are great. So when I apply the hair growth mask, sometimes I like to use a hair dye brush just because I'm able to get into all the parts of my hair. The way I like to apply it is that I split my hair into 4 parts, so 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and I do like this first and this and this. It doesn't really matter the order because regardless of what, it's going to set in. Once the mask is applied all over my hair, I like to cover it with like a plastic bag or plastic shower cap, whatever I have available, and then I let it sit for at least an hour. I like to get an hour because I like everything to soak in. And when you wash your hair, you have to wash it, like wash it, like get all in there, because you know there might be some little pieces of like mayonnaise, banana, and then when you dry your hair, you're like, what is this? And it's a piece of banana in your hair. So like you don't want that for yourself. And also when you put the egg, you know, the egg is gonna smell. If you want your hair to grow fast, you gotta make some sacrifices. So it's gonna smell like egg, and your mom probably gonna come in the room and be like, it fucking smells like egg, and you're gonna be like, well, I'm trying to grow my hair out. Because my mom comes into the bathroom and she's like, girl, it smells like an egg in here. Well, I mean, girls gotta do what girls gotta do, right? So with that mask, if you like to do like Rolo says blowout, stuff like that, if you do that before doing like a rolo set, oh my god, it's gonna come out beautiful. Like it comes out super shiny. But it also works for growth, strengthening your hair, repairing your hair. If you have damaged hair like me and it's dried out and you bleached it before, like, you know, I was a blonde for months, years prior to this, and I dyed my hair a lot of colors, so it's been pretty fried, and I like to use that to strengthen it. So if you're like me, you have that issue, you could also put in Shea Moisture Jamaican Castor Oil Repair Mask. I'm gonna say it's that, but don't quote me. And that's my mask. That is like my go-to. I've been using the same recipe since I don't even know how old. I mean, the standard recipes that I've been using is mayonnaise, avocado, and banana. And then over the years, I kind of added my own thing. But I've stuck to this and it's giving me great results. Product wise, I'm not the best with hair products. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I really don't have anything that I've like certainly 100% stuck to, because I'm not really that educated in hair care products. But I will say the Shea Moisture Jamaican Castor Oil Repair Mask has been my best friend since I was 15, and I'm gonna turn 19 this year. So that's something that I recommend 100%, because that girl, she be doing her thing. Okay, I also recommend to stay away from low ponytails, tight buns, like, you know, like low ponytails like right here. Stay away from that. The reason why is because that causes breakage. As much as you think that it's a protective style, it's really not. What I recommend is, if you're gonna do low ponytail, do a braid, and do not do the ponytail first. Just braid it out and then just do like one long braid towards the back. The reason why is that the breakage that comes from the low ponytail is caused by the band, the rubber band. So when you put the hairband in and you have in that really tight low ponytail, your hair at the bottom is gonna break. So I'm gonna show you pieces of my hair that are like broken at the bottom, like this. This is a broken piece, and you can tell because it's not as long as my other strands. And then we have pieces like that. Usually I would never show something like that because I don't really like showing, I guess, like my imperfections. But the truth is the truth, and I'm not about to lie, and I'm not about to sit here like I'm perfect and that I have perfect hair and that, you know, my hair is not damaged and like I don't face breakage, because I do. You know, I play around with my hair a lot. I like to change things, and I would be a liar if I sat here and I said that, you know, my hair is in perfect condition and that, you know, this is a perfect and like this whole thing's gonna work. Shit happens. Like if you were like me, you like to straighten your hair, curl your hair, do all that, it's gonna happen. So just a heads up, your hair is not going to grow if when you brush it out, you brush it out all crazy. Make sure that you always start at the bottom of your hair. Just like when you dye your hair, start at the bottom. You always need to start at the bottom of your hair when you are brushing it. Because if you start at the top, when it's all knotted, you're going to put a lot of pressure, and then you're going to face a lot of breakage. So start at the bottom and then do the middle to the top. Protective styles are always the way to go. Like I said, you know, refrain from tight buns, because when you put your hair up and it has all that stress at the bottom, like I said, it's a lot of stress to your hair faces at the bottom when you do certain styles that you really don't even realize until later. So when you do a tight bun, make sure that it's not tight. Don't sleep with your hair in tight buns, tight ponytails. Make them loose. You know, just be aware of certain things, because later on when you see like your hair falling out, you're like, why is this happening? Because you keep your hair tight. You gotta let it loose sometimes. When your hair is wet, don't put it up in a bun, let it stay loose. It's little things like that. Just make sure that you're aware of. Another thing that will work if you're trying to grow your hair is bi-monthly trims. Every 2 to 3 months, do a trim to your hair. The reason why is because I don't know if it's a superstition or it's true, but I believe it's true. My mom always says this: cutting your hair makes it grow faster. I get a trim done at least like every 2 months, and to me, like, I faced a lot of growth with it. At least that's what I think. And also, you're cutting away those dead ends that you don't want there. It's gonna make your hair look a lot fuller, more volume. It's gonna make your hair look a lot better. So I recommend getting a trim done every once in a while. If you have layers like me, get your layers recut. Again, you might think it affects your growth because you're cutting off your length, but in reality, you're just preserving your hair and you're gonna make it last longer. If your hair naturally grows pretty slow, you really need to have patience and just do them protective styles. Get a sew-in, but don't do anything crazy, like, you know, protect your baby hairs, protect your edges, do all that stuff, because it really does all take into account to it. As much as you don't think it does, it does. And I've done a lot of trial and error with my hair. Like I said, I've tried rice water, didn't work for me, but this is something that really works for me, and that's just it. If you're like me and you bleach your hair, you do your roots, you do the color, it is gonna affect your growth, just because you're gonna keep doing your roots, you're gonna have to keep coloring it, and your hair is gonna face more breakage, all that stuff. So if you do color your hair, make sure that it always stays moisturized, like I said before, deep conditioner, all that stuff they gotta do. Most important part in my opinion is the mask. Do it like at least once or twice a week before you wash your hair, and I feel like that's really gonna help you. And if that does help you, let me know if it really does work, because it certainly does work on me, and I would love to see what it does for the people. If you really enjoyed this video, give it a like, a thumbs up, leave a comment, turn on post notifications, make sure that you follow me on Instagram, britniegabrielle. And that's pretty much it. I will be showing my face more on YouTube. I know I said that in every video, but this time I really do mean it. I got a whole camera for this, so like the money can't go down the drain, right? Thank you guys for watching this video entirely. I will be back with more content, so stay tuned.